Chapter 7, Nina. My mind wouldn't shut down. Images flooding in of a faceless creep that likes to take advantage of his position. I pulled my phone closer and checked the time. I might as well see the face of the man that raped me. I unlocked my phone and searched for Patrick Kent, an image that leads back to a social media profile here in Aurora Vista. He's a relatively handsome man. Dark brown hair, green eyes, nice straight teeth, a full trimmed beard along a strong jaw, but has a deep dark side. I look over his profile, seeing how many friends he has, who they are, and they're mostly people around town. I looked at the things he posts. Nothing stands out that would give me pause or cause alarm. He posts innocent things like dog and cat memes, gifs, inspirational quotes. All recent, meaning that he's very active on this site. It is also hard to believe that he is my attacker. What if he's being set up? Or is this a cover for a creeper? Act innocent in public and be a total freak in private. Be the nice handyman, but secretly installing cameras and watching unsuspecting victims in their most vulnerable states. He must have been biding his time for a whole year and then struck. That is patience. I wonder if he installed cameras in Lucy James's residence before she was raped and killed. I will have to ask Scott that question when I see him again. This guy has his business name and phone number on his profile. I think if I hear his voice, I might be able to recognize it. I copy his number and paste it into my contacts, adding his name. I know it's late, but I want to see if this is actually the man that did this to me. He's keeping me awake anyway. Might as well return the favor. I press the green call button and it rings about 3 times. He finally picks up with the groggy, "Hello." I know that he's absolutely the man that raped me. He clears his throat and says, "Hello, who's there?" That silvery metallic shock runs down my spine and legs. Yep, it's definitely him. I don't know how to answer that. Am I the girl you raped? The woman you raped? The one that you possibly impregnated? The one that you might have possibly given an STD to? The one that you broke in and did all of the above to? The one that had to make a life and death decision earlier this evening while you sleep soundly in your bed? How would you answer a question like that? It's such a loaded question if you ask me. "I can hear you breathing. You might as well talk since you woke me up," he says harshly. "Who is this?" It's the same inflection in his voice that he used this morning when he threatened me. I clear my throat and say, "Do you remember me?" "No, am I supposed to remember you? I don't know what you're talking about. How did you get this number?" "Don't worry about that. But when you put stuff on the social media, there is an expectation that those things are no longer private. Kind of like the pictures you sent along with your threat." "I seriously don't know what you're talking about, lady. I haven't messaged anyone today. What pictures are you talking about?" This guy is either a really good actor or he honestly has no idea what I'm talking about. "Do you have a brother by any chance?" "Yeah, one that is an exact clone of his, one that looks and sounds just like him." He's quiet, then breathes out heavily. What did he do? Clearly frustrated and aware that he's a troublemaker. The question was meant to be rhetorical. How was I to know that he actually had a brother? "So you do have a brother?" This is unbelievable. Could it be that is why this guy has no idea what I'm talking about? "Yes, his name is Philip," Patrick admits, "my identical twin, and yes, people say that we sound alike." I can't help the emotions welling up and spilling out of my eyes and mouth. "Did you know?" I say through gritted teeth. "Know what?" Clearly not even sure what I'm referring to. "That he raped me and sent photos of me that were taken from inside my home?" "How would I know that? I haven't seen him in a few days. Did you call the police?" "He threatened that if I did, he would release the photos." I don't give him a clear indication that I did in fact get a hold of Scott, and they're looking for him as we speak. I'm surprised that this guy is still out on the street. Scott must be waiting for a warrant or something. "Does he work with you by chance? I'm trying to understand how the photos were taken of me from the privacy of my home. I also can't tell him that the police tracked down his IP address. I wonder if his brother entered his home without his knowledge, sent the message from his computer, and then left before he got home. How else could you explain it? Was Philip also the one who planted the cameras while working with his brother? Yes, he works with me part time. I keep him around because he's good with his hands, but dealing with people, not so much. He has never been in trouble with the law either. He seems to be pretty good at fooling you and breaking your client's trust by installing cameras in their home. He's also good at making copies of keys to enter homes. What's your name? Nina. You don't know that he broke in or made copies of keys, Nina. He broke into my house, raped me, then coincidentally photos wind up in my inbox. How exactly did you find me, Nina? I looked you up. That still doesn't answer how you found me. Who told you my name? Did the police, or more specifically, did Scott Jenkins give you my name? What difference would it make how I found you? You're either the man who did it or you're not. You're claiming that you have a brother, a twin brother, who could potentially be the one that did this to me. Look, Nina, I'm sorry for what he did to you, if it was even him. That's small consolation if you hired your brother and let him loose on this town. He's a predator and a pervert. If you knew anything about his tendencies, you are just as culpable, Patrick. I've never heard anyone claim anything like that about him. He's a hard worker, and I've never heard any complaints about the work he's done. This is the first time I'm hearing about this. You just better hope that you didn't. My voice trails off, choking back a sob. I swear I don't know anything. I get a hold of myself and say, I've got to go. I hang up before he can say anything else and before I cry again. A few seconds later, I receive a text from Patrick Kent. I'm sorry. I choose not to respond. If he isn't the one that did it, then his apology means nothing to me. I know it's just a thing people say when they feel pity or sympathy about a situation. If he isn't involved, then it isn't his apology to give. Even if his brother showed up on my doorstep apologizing and groveling, I don't think I could accept it. He took something that didn't belong to him. He took not only my peace, safety, and security, he took my purity. Something I was saving for my future husband, whoever he might be. Now I can't give that special gift away because it was stolen in the wee hours of the morning by a heartless criminal. Now no man will want me because of what said criminal did to me, and I finally cry myself to sleep.